rẹ lónìí nípa títẹ̀ *312# bó ṣe fẹ́ sí.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? I'm in Biggie's world, where it seems like multiple stars are aligned for the ultimate showdown. I have to go. I have to go. Biggie's calling.
It's the return of your faves in the first ever Big Brother Naija All-Stars. Get ready for Edge of Your Seats drama, showing 24/7 on DSTV channel 198 and GoTV channel 49. Get and stay connected.
Big Brother Naija All-Stars. Headline sponsor, MoneyPoint. Powering your dreams.
Splash FM 105.5.
To you, wherever you are listening, this is Splash 105.5 FM. It's your integrity station. I am Oluwaseun Akionola. I welcome you to a brand new morning. We wake up to a new dawn, but our age-long struggles are not new. They are, in fact, perennial. They stare at us on the face almost in perpetuity. In all of the intervention promises that we get from our government today, we're simply good about something, and one wonder why. It seems we're fine with importation of refined petroleum product. And so the simple question is, why can't we find a sustainable solution to this importation of PMS? Is it an impossibility? Anyway, thank you for joining me on the program today. It's one thought that runs through my mind. I have about 2 stories that I will be telling this morning, which I'll love you to listen carefully to and also weigh in on. Before I bring them on, I will take the newspaper headlines. One of the stories has to do with a 10-year-old drug courier. A 10-year-old drug courier. What kind of a mind will use a 10-year-old girl as a hard drug courier? You want to hear the story? Stay tuned. I'll bring that to you on the program today. Once again, welcome. It's Splash 105.5 FM. It's your integrity station, and I am right here on your frequency of choice. So let's get cracking and see some of the stories that are making the headline this morning. And these stories are really important, so we will be looking at the Punch newspaper, we'll look at the Vanguard newspaper, we'll look at the Daily Post and the others. So let's start with the Punch newspaper. Niger, ECOWAS plans fresh sanctions on Burkina Faso, Mali. UN talks fail. $1.9 billion arms imported into Africa annually, says NATCOM. And this one says, no corruption allegations against Adamu Omishore, says the new APC scribe. And father blames hospital for elevated death and doctor buried. You remember that devastating story that came from Lagos last week. From Vanguard, FG's reliance on borrowings must end. That's coming from Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our president. And they're saying the federal government's reliance on borrowings must, as a matter of fact, end. Well, it should end. If we are saving 1 trillion naira monthly from fuel subsidy, if we can pull that together for the next 10 months, thereabout, or 12 months, you're looking at 10 to 12 trillion naira. If your budget is 23 trillion naira in a year, I mean, that's more than half that you are saved, isn't it? Okay. We may be pushed to invade Niger. That's coming from U.S., tells coup plotters. Why would the U.S. want to invade Niger? Why has U.S. not invaded the other 5 countries in Africa that changed their government into the military, the jackboots? Why Niger? What is the interest in Niger? Or your government, kingmakers delaying new Alafi? That's coming from Ladigbolu. Mob sets suspected thief ablaze in Delta. And there is another one. Tinubu government versus NAD. Resolve strike dispute with resident doctors. That's an advice coming from the NMA. And Tinubu mourns Pastor Taiwo Odukoya. The news filtered in yesterday afternoon that tele-evangelist, the husband of Pastor Bimbo Odukoya, passed on Monday. Ilorin NBA, EFCC finally reconcile, and Katsina government set to establish Irrigation Authority, ICT Data Directorate. Guardian newspaper, Tinubu moves to end over-reliance on borrowing for public expenditure, and fear of sovereign debt defaults takes toll on banks, and the economic outlook not looking good. Again, DSS dismisses claims of wrongdoing on the Mayfield's rearrest and detention. That's also coming from the Guardian newspaper. From the Nation's newspaper, federal government begins reform to end 20 trillion naira yearly tax losses. Tinubu appoints a University of Ibadan 400 level student for a presidential advisory committee. It was really very interesting seeing her picture, taking photo ops with the president yesterday, seeing that young lady and the villa, joining the egghead to advise the president. Okay, so it was heartwarming from the University of Ibadan. Really, really heartwarming yesterday to see that. So we'll take some slices of the stories at about now as we look at them. So let's WTO to boost digital trade, empower women, says Okonjo-Iweala. And she was at the villa yesterday to meet the president. And she said the president understood how we feel. She reaffirmed that thought yesterday, that the president really understood how Nigerians are feeling.
We were able to engage with Mr. President to talk about what are the kinds of programs that could be put in place to make sure that the suffering of Nigerians are being alleviated. And we had a really good conversation on trying to look at community and grassroots programs that can be put in place to create jobs for young people, on trying to support women and children who are those who are bearing the brunt of some of the suffering in the country. We talked about how, for the longer term, we need to look at investment opportunities that Nigeria can seize, including in the pharmaceutical industry. We also talked about what type of support the WTO, the World Trade Organization, can bring. We're already working in Nigeria with women in particular who own small and medium enterprises to try to help them upgrade the quality of their products, whether it's in the agricultural area, in textiles, and in other areas, so that they can sell more internationally. We're trying to help them with digital trade. The wave of the future is digital trade. So how do we train, empower, and give Nigerian women and owners of small and medium enterprises support so they can trade more, create more jobs? That's what's needed now, helping Nigerians to alleviate the difficult conditions that they are in.
Also, Gunjoy right there. Now, I told you I had two stories for you. Let me start with my first one because I wanted to weigh in as early as possible. The Lagos State Police Command yesterday arrested a 10-year-old girl for being in possession of hard drugs. And so you wonder how this girl got to be in possession of hard drugs. The girl who was intercepted in the Agege area of the state claimed she had been a drug courier for her aunt in the last 2 months. She narrated how she carried the drug daily from home to the shop to evade arrest by security operatives. I'd like you to listen to the voice of this young girl, this small girl, and how devastating it could be for a little girl of that nature to be carrying drugs, in the city. It's just one short clip. Listen to it.
When I go from the house, so they now see me, so they now bring me to police station. So the time that I want to bath, they now see drug in my body. So they now ask that how the drug come my body, and I tell her that it's the mommy that I'm living with that put it in my body. If I wake up and I will bathe, just that she prepare me and she will put it in my body to take it to shop, and when we reach shop, she will collect it in my body. But she used to sell it. She said that it's because of police, because police cannot charge me. They used to treat me well, give me food. But it's school that I know used to go, but I want to go to school.
The poor girl wants to go to school, but she's being used to carry a drug, And the lady, the Tawa Abbas, the lady who was using her, was begging for forgiveness. But how heartless can you get to use a 10-year-old girl to courier drug? I mean, that's heartless, actually. Right, that's the first story for this morning. We'll take a commercial break. When we return, I'll tell you another story. This also coming from the newspaper. He says, without working, I earned salaries after paying 1 million naira for job slot at FCC, man tells Pro Panel. Okay, so you could earn 1 million naira. You could earn salaries by paying just 1 million naira, and you're not going to be working, and Nigeria will be paying you, and you wonder where we're bleeding from. Huh? Stay with us.
Splash FM 105.5.
So, we went on the streets to ask people how they love Nescafe Multi.
This multi, that's sweet, oh!
I love it. Love it. Love it. Whoever added malt to Nescafe is a genius.
The way the coffee tastes, they mix with the sweet creaminess, and the malt taste, it not get me, mba.
See, abeg, if you want greet me now, have a great multi day.
Well, you've heard it live and direct. Start your day with a Nescafe Multi every day. And have a great multi-day. Start strong, finish strong. Nescafe.
It's your chance to be a millionaire. Win big in a Hope Wallet promo. Hope PS Bank is giving away 2 million naira every week. Amazing, right? Open a Hope Wallet account and get 500 naira welcome bonus. Here's the best part. Transact 5 times or more in a week and start your journey to be a millionaire by winning 50,000 naira weekly. As Hope PS Bank gives away 2 million naira every week to existing and new customers. The more you transact, the higher your chances of winning. To get started, dial *569*9# or download the Hope Digital app or visit www.hopepsbank.com. Terms and conditions apply. Hope, succeed. Hope Bank always.
John, what's up?
Check your phone. I just send you Momo referral.
My mama don't run that one for me since now. Me say for the find who I go refer, make a quick hammer my million.
Hey!
Hey, you too fit be one of the 12 millionaires for the Momo Refer and Win promo. To win, dial star 671 hash to sharply open your Momo account and select option 6 to refer family and friends them. After that, make sure say them open Momo account and use them recharge airtime or data at least 100 naira. Chicken, the more people where you refer, the more you go win. If you not see out of 12 million naira, every week you fit to chop out of 25 million naira.
Momo Refer and Win promo. The more you refer, the more you win. Promo go run from June 15 till August 9, 2023. Terms and conditions stay sharp.
Mommy, my teacher said 90% of my brain will develop by the time I am 5.
Really? What else did she say?
She said I need iron in my food for my brain to grow well.
Oh, very true. And that's why I give you Cerelac Junior every day, which provides half of your daily iron needs.
And Cerelac Junior tastes so good.
Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom.
Nah lie. Samo, now you the sweep?
Nah.
This one where you dey arrange palo so. You dey expect visitor?
Yes, sir. Nah, I job between full grand they
Hey,
come.
I beg you, now they want me jare.
They play. I said I job between full grand now they show so. Now I do that. Yeah, go get.
Introducing GoTV Super Plus package. We carry all 380 Premier League live matches on top GoTV. Enjoy Super Sport Premier League channel, Universal, Disney Channel, and more. You ask and we do. Make you recharge and upgrade to Super Plus to flex new level of football and more for only 10,500 naira from 1st of August. GoTV. Love it.
Titi, I'm leaving now. Make sure you use this hypo bleach sachet to wash all the clothes, clean the bathroom, mop the floors, and
Mommy, one sachet for all this plenty work?
Yes, sir. Introducing the Hypo Bleach 200 ml bigger sachet. The bigger sachet you've been waiting for. Now you can do more disinfecting, whitening, and cleaning for just 100 naira.
Bigger 200 ml hypo sachet to do more housework.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids the new Milo 3-in-1. Milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Yeah, so, Guy, we need to read all of this in the next 30 seconds, okay?
All of it? Do they really offer all of this?
Let's just give it a go, huh?
All the goals, clashes, and moments. All of Rashford, Salah, and Saka. 380 games, all in HD. Available in both English and Pidgin on multiple devices for you to enjoy and choose the package you want from all the options available. The Premier League, all on DSTV. Is that all?
Splash FM 105.5.
Welcome back. It's still Splash 105.5 FM, your integrity station. Yesterday we heard that the ECOWAS sub-region had ordered fresh sanctions on Niger. This is Ajurin Gilali essay to the president saying the thoughts of Mr. President on this matter.
We were able to engage with Mr. President to talk about
no move taken by the Nigerian government, for example, as part of the regional bloc, has been taken in isolation. What I mean by that is that the Nigerian government has acted on the authority provided by the consensus position taken by the bloc itself, by all members of the ECOWAS heads of state, concerning financial sanctions and many others. I can also report that following the expiration of the deadline, of the ultimatum, and standing on the pre-existing consensus position of financial sanctions meted out on the military junta in Niger Republic by the bloc of ECOWAS heads of state. His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ordered an additional slate of financial sanctions through the Central Bank of Nigeria on entities and individuals related to or involved with the military junta in Niger Republic.
Okay, that was Ajurin Gilali speaking about the further sanctions on this nation, Niger. And so you wonder the interest in Niger that much. And we'll keep watching that space and help you to get more from it. Now, the president is talking about tax reform. He set a committee. If you look at the front page of the Punch this morning, Tinubu sets 30-day tax reform target. UI Students Makes panel. So if you look at page 20 of the Punch newspaper this morning, you'll see that story right there. And so you have the story running there. President Bola Tinubu on Tuesday set a 30-day tax reform target. He also expressed his resolve to break the vicious cycle of over-reliance on borrowing for public spending and the resultant burden of debt servicing. The president spoke while inaugurating the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform, chaired by Taiwo Oyedele in Abuja on Tuesday. A 400-level economics student of the University of Ibadan, Oriri Agbaje, was appointed by the president as a member of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform. And Oriri's picture with Mr. President is seen right here in the front page of the Punch newspaper. So let's listen to what the president said at that event.
Is to improve Nigeria's revenue profile while making the business environment more conducive and internationally competitive. Our aim is to transform the tax system to support sustainable development while at the same time achieving a minimum of 18% tax to GDP ratio within the next 3 years. We cannot continue to tax the poor party when we should be promoting prosperity. We should no longer tax investment or production, but focus on returns, incomes, and consumption. This government will tax the fruit, but not the seeds.
That fiscal governance also says we have to ensure we have coordination in terms of within the federal government itself and also horizontally or vertically, I should say, with sub-nationals, particularly state, but also local government. And that's exactly what we hope to be able to do. That fiscal...
You just heard the president and Taiwo Oyedele speaking there at the event. ECOWAS slams more sanctions on Niger. Front page of Nigerian Tribune has that report. Before I go to the next one, let me tell you about the next story I've got. This is my second story this morning. The House of Reps ad hoc committee investigating alleged job racketeering and abuse of the integrated personal payroll information system by ministries, departments, and agencies on Tuesday uncovered more shady deals at the Federal Character Commission. Recall that on Monday, an ex-desk officer at the FCC, Aruna Kolo, confessed to having received millions of naira from job seekers on behalf of the FCC chairman, Muhibat Dankaka. At the continuation of the investigations on Tuesday, the duo of Abdul Malik Ahmed and Ali Yero confirmed payment of 3 million naira for jobs at FCC. According to Ahmed, they agreed to pay the huge sums of money after getting the assurances that they will be among the first persons to be employed in 2021. He said, we learned that there was recruitment in 2021 and each of us, the commissioners and directors, had candidates. We who were nobodies, ordinary citizens of the country, we came through this process. After having the appointment, Mr. Kolo promised to post us like in 2 months' time. That was the reason we were convinced about him. I got to know Kolo through the driver of the Taraba commissioner at the FCC. I transferred ₦1 million to Kolo's account on the arrangement that because I was told that the monthly pay was about 140,000 naira or 130,000 naira. So we agreed on 1.5 million with the driver first. We bargained with the driver on behalf of Kolo. His name is Yushua Gambo. On his part, Yero said his two brothers paid 2 million naira in installments to secure the job for him. Now, I'd like you to listen to a bit of it. He talked about how the woman had instructed that without her signature, they cannot take your name to the IPPIS for you to be put on the payroll. And so, let's listen to the altercation between them.
That fiscal governance. But when she came, she wrote a letter to the Accountant General then that any correspondence that is coming from Federal Character Commission should not be attended to unless if she's the one that signs the letter. So whenever there's new recruitment, she signed, she gave me the names that I will take it to Accountant General before the office, the new, this will be captured, the new staff will be captured. Sir, the Shehu is the one that brought people, so many people, like almost 25 of them. One will pay 1 million, the other one will pay 1.5 million, all to my personal accounts. All to my personal account, sir. Yes. My account number, that's an EcoBank account number. After which she instructed me to give her the cash, all in cash installments. There's no transfer, there's nothing, just for me to withdraw through POS, from this POS to that POS, cash installment.
If I ever collect 1 naira from this Kolo, may Almighty destroy what I've worked for. If I ever in my life ask him to go and collect 1 naira from anybody, whatever I'm looking for, with this Quran, may it destroy me. I'm a Muslim. This, I have, for the past 3 years and 2 months, I have SSS that are with me. 2 of them are here. What separates me is when I enter my room to sleep, and by 8 o'clock, Solomon.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Chairman. I'm coming. What separates me with the SSA for the past 3 years is when I enter my house. They come to the house, and I leave the house with them, and they return me back to the house. They are here. They can be a living witness. I've not set eyes on this Kolo since December.
Thank you.
I swear, I'm coming, sir, please, since December. And then you know what happened? What Lagos said, and he told me. He said they have biro and pen. What they used to destroy.
Sorry, Chairman.
Excuse me, now we come back to them.
Chairman.
Okay.
See,
it's okay,
I'm so sorry. My apologies.
We'll take a break right now. You had the altercation between the both of them. Let's take a commercial break. When we return, we'll have you weighing on this, and the Jumoke will also make 1 or 2 statements about this. Stay with us, don't go away.
Splash FM 105.5.
As I get belle so, I suppose to dey take care of myself to make my body dey kakaraka.
Okay na, if you want make you and the pikin wey dey your belle tranga well, make you dey take iron and folic acid medicine every day when you get belle. When you take iron and folic acid, your blood no go short and the pikin wey dey your belle go dey do well. Plus say make you dey visit health center wey near you for antenatal care. This message na from ARI Project or your State Ministry of Health.
Have you thought of studying abroad and you want to make this a reality? Mark your calendars on 14th August. University of Chester, UK is coming to our city. Join us at Cotton Gate Exclusive Hotel Conference Hall, Ibadan, for a life-changing opportunity to pursue your dreams. The University of Chester offers over 300 courses covering health, engineering, business, nursing, and more. Very competitive tuition fees and guaranteed scholarships as well. A safe, serene study environment. So come and talk to us on the 14th of August at Cotton Gate Exclusive Hotel Conference Hall, Ibadan, Nigeria, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 070-8923-0020 for more information. That is 070-8923-0020. See you there.
Welcome to Fendini Homes, a place where luxury meets affordability.
Can Fendini Homes provide an experience that's unrivaled in the entire city?
Yes, we can. We have Rayfield Gardens City, Christopher Adebayo Alawa Kala GRA, Wofun Akobo Extension by Iwo Road, Ibadan. It features quality finishings of 3 to 5 bedroom bungalows, duplexes and smart terraces with modern technology, noiseless estate, solar light, swimming pool, central treated water, fiber optics fast internet, dedicated 24/7 electricity, security and surveillance. We also have commercial land available for sale to investors who want to build hotels, school, hospital, office complex, bank ATM gallery, amusement park, and more. Investors and sub-developers are also welcome.
How can I get further details?
Visit our website www.fendinihomes.com or call 0902-941-3968 or +234 807 345 4767. Fendini Homes, for a better living. A site visit and tour will blow your mind.
Charlie, how did you fuel your car?
Man, it's Verve to the rescue.
Really?
Oh yes. Verve is rewarding thousands of people with free fuel when they rent support, school fees, electricity payment, and loads of money for a free shopping spree. To qualify for a chance to win, just do at least 2 additional transactions with your Verve card weekly. The more you transact, the more your chance of winning. Promo runs from August 3rd to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. Ask your bank for a Verve card today. Verve. Enjoy the good life.
I welcome una to the Dettol Shield Show. So, na question na to mention all the things where people fit use Dettol antiseptic liquid do. Oh yeah, na time don't start.
We dey put Dettol for our water to bath.
Confirm. I dey use Dettol before and after I shave. Your hair dey there.
My mama dey use am clean my wound.
Boy.
We dey even use Dettol take clean floor and tiles for kitchen.
Correct. Confirm.
We dey use Dettol take wash clothes.
Okay, Mrs. Philip, you don't
clean
do.
door handle.
May person help me off, Mrs. Philip. Dettol antiseptic liquid dey protect you and your family from up to 100 different types of yamayama. So your family fit dey bound. Dettol dey endorsed by the Nigerian Medical Association.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? I'm in Biggie's world, where it seems like multiple stars are aligned for the ultimate showdown. I have to go. I have to go. Biggie's calling.
It's the return of your faves in the first ever Big Brother Naija All-Stars. Get ready for Edge of Your Seat drama, showing 24/7 on DSTV channel 198 and GoTV channel 49. Get and stay connected.
Big Brother Naija All-Stars. Headline sponsor, MoneyPoint. Powering your dreams.
Ó ga o, eléyìí tó jí wá láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù yìí. Mo ti rò pé ṣe lòun fíláàṣì mi nígbà tí ìpè rẹ wọlé sórí aago.
Fíláàṣì rẹ kẹ̀, ọpọ́n tèmi ti sún o. Lọ́tẹ̀ yìí, èmi ni mo máa ṣàyè fún ẹ. Ó yá, lọ múra.
Dúró náà o, àbí gbẹ̀bù ti dé ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, Zenith Better Life promo ti padà dé pẹ̀lú sáà kẹta. Mo sì jẹ́ káàdì ẹ̀bùn oní $1,000 náírà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́lẹ́ ni Zenith Bank ń pín ẹ̀bùn tó tó $1,000 náírà fún àwọn oníbàárà ogún ní ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì nínú Zenith Better Life promo ti sáà kẹta. Láti lè kópa, rọra ṣí àkáǹtì Zenith Bank kí o sì fi ó kéré jù $5,000 náírà sílẹ̀ sínú ẹ̀. Béèrè kí o sì gba káàdì Zenith Bank yálà aláfojúrí tàbí torí ayélujára. Lẹ́yìn náà, dáúnlóòdù kí o sì forúkọsílẹ̀ lórí Zenith Bank app tàbí kó o forúkọsílẹ̀ fún *966# Easy Banking. Ìpolongo yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ kìíní oṣù kẹfà ọdún 2023 títí di ọjọ́ 21 oṣù kẹfà ọdún 2024. Àǹfààní yìí ṣí sílẹ̀ fún oníbàárà tuntun àti títẹ́lẹ̀. Ìgbésẹ̀ àti ìlànà wà o. Zenith Bank, fún àǹfààní ara rẹ.
As a mom preparing for a big family party, what's the right soup that goes well with Golden Penny Semovita? A. Eforiru. B. Me and Taushe. C. Oha. D. All of the above.
All of the above.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Correct. Yes,
breakfast. Golden Penny Semovita is my soup's first choice. Made with premium wheat and enriched with vitamins. It's the right combo for Nigerian soups. Golden Penny Semovita, my soup's first choice.
Ọ̀rẹ́, ojú ti rí tó pẹ̀lú wàhálà owó bí apèròsọ́kọ̀ ṣe ń pariwo.
Ọ̀gbẹ́ni, wọlé pẹ̀lú change ẹ̀ o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn ìyálọ́jà náà máa pariwo.
Ẹ dákun, owó yín ti yarí ilé gbà.
Àwọn ará ilé ìtajà ńlá náà máa sọ fún ẹ.
Ọ̀gá, kò sí change, ẹ fi mú súwìtì.
Nígbà tó bá tún wá rí iṣu tàbí ẹja yíyan tó ti ń pòǹgbẹ rẹ̀ tipẹ́.
Ooo, mi mú àpamọ́wọ́ mi dání ṣá.
Kò yẹ kí ilé ayé le tó bá wọn. Òun ló jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ṣe ń lo Momo láti fi sanwó fún gbogbo nǹkan. Pé *671# lórí fóònù rẹ tàbí kí o gba áàpù tuntun Momo sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ. Kí ìwọ náà lè gbé ìgbé ayé tó dùn pẹ̀lú wa. Momo, ó dára ju owó lọ.
Shout to Los Angeles way. Now I'm flying my way. Shout to Los Angeles.
Shalto lozenges contain 5 natural active ingredients where they fight sore throat, irritation, and cough. Think natural. Think Shalto. Natural sore throat reliever. Shalto lozenges. They are available for pharmacies and stores near you. If symptoms no gree go after 3 days, consult your doctor.
Yeah, so, guy, we need to read all of this in the next 30 seconds, okay?
All of it? Do they really offer all of this?
Let's just give it a go, huh?
All the goals, clashes, and moments. All of Rashford, Salah, and Saka. 380 games, all in HD. Available in both English and Pidgin on multiple devices for you to enjoy and choose the package you want from all the options available. The Premier League, all on DSTV.
Is that all?
Bubble me, I want Banula. I'm on the ferry. I want Banula. You go, say. I want Banula. I got ferry. I want Banula. I'm magic paper. I want Banula. I'm on the Jaffa. I want Banula. Hey, Bubble, Jogo.
Ǹjẹ́ ti rí gbọ́ wípé búbú ni omi wọn tí gbogbo ọmọdé yàn láàyò ó mú wọn jáfáfá ọpọlọ wọn sì jí pépé ó tún wá fún wọn ní àlàáfíà àwọn àgbàlagbà wa ń kọ́ Yogo yogurt ni o ògidì ohun mímu tí ó pọ̀ ní vitamins àti probiotics tí ń lé àìsàn jìnnà rere adùn bóbó àti Yogo yogurt ń kọ́ má sọ ọmọ ni wọ́n wà ní oríṣiríṣi flavours káàkiri gbogbo ilé ìtajà Bobo foods and beverages ló ṣe jáde Bobo àti Yogo yogurt ẹ ti dá mọ̀ nìyẹn o.
Afúnni ní okun o.
You too can win an all-expense-paid trip to Disneyland in the Indomie Golden Magnets promo. Buy the Indomitable 70-gram pack and find the Golden Magnets inside. Visit indomie.ng/Golden Magnets promo to enter your details and unique code. Golden Magnets winners will experience the magical wonders of Disneyland. Silver Magnets winners can also win amazing prizes. Get your favorite Indomitable Magnets with every Indomitable pack you buy during this promo. Terms and conditions apply.
John,
what's up?
Check your phone. I just send you Momo referral.
My mama don't run that one for me since now. Me say if I find who I go refer, make a quick hammer my million.
Hey, you too fit be one of the 12 millionaires for the Momo Refer and Win promo. To win, dial *671# to sharply open your Momo account and select option 6 to refer family and friends them. After that, make sure say them open Momo account and use them recharge airtime or data at least 100 naira. Chicken, the more people where you refer, the more you go win. If you not see out of 12 million naira every week, you fit chop out of 25 million naira.
Momo Refer and Win promo. The more you refer, the more you win. Promo go run from June 15 till August 9, 2023. Terms and conditions stay sharp.
Splash FM 105.5.
Thank you for being there with us. It's still Splash 105.5 in your integrity station, and I'm glad that you could be there with us. Kano, Yobe, top 27 affected states as diphtheria kills 137, infects 1,534 persons in 14 months. Said Tribune also has a report, ECOWAS slams more sanctions on Niger. I saw a story that says that the U.S. is also threatening Niger. The war that the superpowers went against Libya, where did it end Libya? It ended that nation, in turmoil. That nation is in shreds as we speak. So I don't think the war isn't an option. We shouldn't be thinking about war. Resident doctors set to end strike. Parley with government raises hope. APC defends president's choice of ministers. Federal government begins reform to end 20 trillion naira yearly tax losses. Prepare to pay more taxes, people. Just be ready. 120 billion naira debt banks offer telco repayment plan. I also saw data that is a bit interesting to me this morning. And it says something about our country, Nigeria. It says Nigeria tops global unemployment rating. That's a report that we need to also consider this morning. Resident Doctors Council planned national protest today due to intervention of the Senate President. I had the Vice President of NAD in UCH here yesterday, and was talking about the issues, that they have been dealing with. Jumoke Idowu, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Ibadan.
I had two stories this morning. The first story was a 10-year-old that the aunt was using as a drug courier. And I like to play that thing again. It gives me a lot of goosebumps listening to that young lad talking about how she's used to courier drugs.
When I go from the house, so they not see me. When I go from the house, so they not see me. So they not bring me to police station. So the time that I want to bath, they not see drug in my body. So they not ask that how the drug come my body. And I tell her that it's the mommy that I'm living with that put it in my body. If I wake up and I will bathe, just that she prepare me and she'll put it in my body to take it to shop, and when we reach shop, she'll collect it in my body. But she used to sell it. She said that it's because of police, because police cannot charge me. They used to treat me well, give me food. But the school that I know I used to go, but I want to go to school.
A child wants to go to school, but she's been made to courier drugs. What do you say?
I mean, the whole story just talks about us as Nigerians, not just our government and what our government inflicts on us. And sometimes when people say we deserve the government we get, I mean, these are examples of it. Look at the person cursing out on the panel today, which is also a big thing of how our agencies are not functioning. I'm sure Servicom cannot say they haven't heard of all this. What have they done over time regarding issues of people complaining about unemployment? There are various child protection agencies all over everywhere. We see 10-year-olds, less than 10-year-olds, above 10-year-olds. All of us move across the street on school mornings and see these children and just walk past them. We have child protection networks in every state. UNICEF has been working all the years, and we seem to just be playing some hide and seek or ostrich with all of these issues. And we are sitting on, in fact, the gunpowder has burst. We are seeing the ripple effect of the gunpowder, and this issue of saying we do not have an elastic limit. I am hoping that, number one, that with this tax reform that President Tinubu is really pushing and advancing for, it will force us to become serious citizens, to ask questions. If I'm going to pay to get an employment, then what is the job of a government if not to provide employment?
I mean, you collected 1.5 million naira from someone for a job that you were paid 130,000 naira in a month.
For. So the entire reasoning system probably tax will. But however, ahead of tax, any thinking labor union bodies by now should actually be on the negotiating table, because when they were telling us about removal of subsidy, we did not expect government enough to ask them these issues. When are you going to unfold palliative? Not a single state as we speak has rolled out serious level palliative measures merged with data of people assessing them as we speak. This is over almost 3 months after. And side by side of it is people talking about Senate, who is going to take up to a third of what the entire citizen of 200 million, up to a percentage of the population.
They're not using it for palliative, it's for their furniture, for all the things that they have to do.
You know, so where we are as a people, we look like we are not a thinking people. Labor unions who are supposed to serve as pressure groups also do not have any serious thing. Strikes have become obsolete. We need people who are thinking seriously on a table, negotiating and putting it to government. The loopholes, the serious gaps and lacuna in their thinking, in their propositions, in their strategy, making them to look deep at how these things really affect people, engaging at our constituencies, bring home the senators. We should bring home the senators. We don't need them in Abuja. We need them consulting with people back here at home, thinking seriously about policies that affect our lives in such a way that when they make policies, these policies are not just looking for like policies for the rich or policies for a smaller level population, but policies for Nigerians.
Okay. I played you what Ajuri said yesterday. He said, following the expiration of the deadline of the ultimatum, standing on the pre-existing consensus position of financial sanctions meted out on the military junta in Niger Republic by the bloc of ECOWAS head of state, President Bola Tinubu has ordered an additional slew of financial sanctions through the CBN on entities and individuals related to or involved with the military junta in Niger Republic. We keep rolling out different sanctions on Niger.
We have been known to be puppets, acted on behalf of some of these power bloc nations instead of us being leaders. Giant of Africa sometimes are the call us that, though we all know now that we are sleeping giants and we only wake when we are about to be made use as puppets. I think by now, if ECOWAS was truly a body with serious this thing, they should have even had forces that they should have had secret security service looking ahead of all this Sahel, the finger, the hand behind the Sahel destabilization, peace issues that are going on in the Sahel. Look at addressing holistically the issue of climate. ECOWAS does not even have a well-financed issue combating the issue of climate, which is a major issue troubling the Sahel. It does not have a serious. They have all sorts of security meetings and pronunciations that do not merge with a budget that is not evaluated against. The emphasis in their security lies more on military interventions and not proactive peace measures. We need to look at even ECOMOG. ECOMOG is not something that is present in ECOWAS as a strategic tool. You rarely hear of joint trainings. You rarely hear of intelligence. You rarely hear of serious level coordination towards peace. Things that actually make peace come to reign. You don't hear of very serious leadership thinking anymore from ECOWAS. So what you just see is a lot of Western influence, and I think President Tinubu has all the room, the opportunities to actually even provide serious level leadership, quality thinking, in ECOWAS as a guest, going there to start a war with your nation on the precipice.
Okay, 0809-155-1055, 0805-699-8678, and 0706-949-3000. You have the microphones right now. You can call us and intervene in any of the stories this morning. 0809-155-1055. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, this is Ayekoto. I'm calling from Melora.
Ayekoto, welcome. 1 minute for each person.
Thank you. You know, on government decision on palliative, there are two kinds of failure. Those who thought and never did, and those who did and never thought. I'm not saying the palliative is a bad measure. It is a necessity at this time. But start taking, introducing that palliative is very, very wrong.
Thank you, Ayekoto.
Talking of palliative, you are just talking about palliative. They are talking about I feel the pain of Nigerians. The government is too slow. We are still feeling the pain that the President Mohamed Buhari left, and this is what is going on at Iwaju. They need to think of how things is going. They are going to speed up the palliative before Nigeria dies of hunger. Good morning.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. 0809-155-1055, 0805-699-8678, and 0706-949-3000. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you for joining me.
My name is George. I'm calling you from Oluwaseun.
Welcome, George. Let's have you. 1 minute.
Please. I don't know what we want to get from going to war with Niger. I think the president should try as much as possible to find other means of getting this thing done, not war. And let's say, for example, the messaging we just played this morning. Look at that young boy. Look at the other man and the woman. The woman may just be telling the truth. The man who has been collecting money and using POS to collect money back from the account is a liar. They should investigate that man very well. And then they should check the woman's account to know whether she has been receiving money. Good morning.
Good morning. The Kolo guy said that he's been giving her cash and not transfer, so she could not be so they can trace the money to her. But I think investigation will bring out these whole things. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. My name is Falai John.
Welcome. I always read you on Facebook.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just want to comment on the minor that's being used for drug as a drug peddler. It's very bad. All in the name of money. I'm sure that let me say, the woman using the mobile man should have been arrested by this.
She has been arrested. She's under arrest already.
Yes, and I pray that God Almighty will come to our rescue, because that woman should have been. She's doing that all in the name of life sustenance, economy. So, but then it's very bad. You have to condemn that act.
Thank you very much, Falai John. Okay, 0809-155-1055. If you're there, we'd like to hear your thoughts this morning. 0809-155-1055, 0805-699-8678, and 0706-949-3000. Yes, somebody's here. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Oluwaseun Akionola, good morning.
I greet you.
This is Abraham Fakayode from Fiditi.
Welcome, Mr. Fakayode. Let's do this 1 minute.
Good morning, thank you. You see, this issue we have been talking about is really uncalled for. If Nigeria, we are passing through a stage that is so tough that people are really suffering. And the only thing our leaders can think of is how to go and start facing war with our soldiers. When we even with security in Nigeria, it's not really anything to talk about. They could not face Boko Haram. They could not topple Fulani herdsmen. They could not solve the issue of banditry, and yet they have the guts to even speak out and say they want to go and join hands with ECOMOG to go and face Niger. After we have already, even with the president elect, has already been spending money on the same country. What's our interest there? The masses over there say they don't want the former president. Is the selfish interest of our president and some leaders that are showing interest in that man to restore him back to his position. That's the problem we have. And the issue of this tax that is coming, some of us have seen it coming before, that this will happen. But if that is what we want to bring now, I believe Nigerians will not accept it. And if the so-called labor leaders are not ready to talk now, they will face it later, because we won't take it lightly with them. Because the time we only had good labor leader was the time of Pascal Bafiao. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you very much, sir, for your thoughts. One story here, Nigerian Tribune, man jumps into lagoon from Lekki Ikoyi Link Bridge. Sad one. We have to go.
The ripple effect, I think the newspapers are making a good effort of showing the ripple effect of starting a policy that is not pro-people without thinking of the people and providing it. And I hope the government wakes up to all of this as fast as possible, and that citizens stop lying, that we should stop lying back, stop being laid back, and become proactive at all of these things, at engaging government on how they push us. Every human being should have an elastic limit.
Okay, we have further conversation at 8 o'clock and engage more on some of these issues when we return. Stay with us, don't go away. It's still Splash 105.5 FM. I can see FMIT already going up to Raw. And Tunde Alawu is also available for Sports Bank. Stay with us, don't go away.
Splash FM 105.5.
Splash 105.5.
I'll be fast on my career.
Tune in and listen everywhere you go.
Oh, wow.
It's banging and electrifying. It's Sports Bang. Enjoy the best and the latest sports stories.
In Birmingham, has gone. And Fulham have lost.
Get ready for logical arguments, exclusive bites, comprehensive analysis, and superb banter.
There is no better number 10 anywhere in world football.
On Sports Bang. Mondays to Fridays by 7:30 a.m. and by 6:30 p.m. every Monday and Tuesday on Splash 105.5 FM. Join us on the planet where sports lovers live. Sports Bang. Get the big picture. Get the whole
Time to talk about sports.
Let's talk sports.
Let's talk sport.
On Sports Bet. Only on Splash. 105.5 FM.